Kyle Reiner with BreakAwayINK Apparel, representing Westchester, Pennsylvania.
My name's Nick Vecchio. I'm the advertising manager of the Westchester Press. I also go by DJ Romeo, where I've been DJing for about 10 years professionally. Westchester's my home, and I love it here. You know, you can go work in corporate America, but I think Kyle will agree that it's a lot more fun working for yourself.
In 2004, I was on a trip to Canada.
I was DJing in town for a few years and established relationships with different bars.
Long trip up there, sitting in the car, tired of peering out the window, decided to look down at the t-shirt I was wearing. It's a simple brown shirt with a tan print. And after analyzing it, realized that this is something that, I think I could create myself.
My business partner Dan at the time was really struggling to sell advertisement in the magazine. So we linked up, had lunch, and the following week I had 20 new advertisers for the magazine.
Came back for homecoming in Westchester, printed 400 shirts, sold them in 2 days, and I knew it was something that I was bound to do. So Nick and I met in 2002, first class of the year, Westchester University. Ended up sitting next to each other, and just getting to know each other. Had a couple other mutual friends, and then from there we realized we both kind of had that entrepreneurial spirit.
No, and we had the idea that we could start organizing events, make some money together. Kyle dubbed the nickname the T-shirt guy because he was always hustling shirts. I was DJing. We had two other guys that were involved. One was the business mind, the other one was the socialite. So we, the four of us, started doing events and just kind of took off from there. We also were friends with Asher Roth in college, and it was before he was doing anything. He was battle rapping in frat house basements. And, a friend of ours said, hey, you'd be really good at one of the events if you give him a chance. So we put him on stage, and his career blew up too. So
Asher was doing, shows on our roof for homecoming, or writing his records in his dorm room, and we were busting 400 kids down to Manayunk on a Friday night, throwing themed parties with live performances, and it really took off, and that's how we kind of paid the bills in college,
Yeah. I guess while in college, we kind of learned that my job was going to be nightlife, working in the bars, because that was what I was good at.
With corporate America, from there really learned how to grow a business, market, all the ins and outs of a business.
I have my own disc jockey company too at the same time called Dreamcatcher, and had about 6 guys that worked for me, and we would do the local bar scene, we'd do weddings, we'd do things like that, but the business was so busy that I merged it with another bigger company, which is Schaefer Sound Productions, and that's where I'm at now. I work with those guys. It's been a great merger. Things have been great. Learned a lot from them. And the magazine is something that's separate of it, but kind of works with it because a lot of the clients that I supply disc jockeys to are also advertising the magazine, so it kind of coexists.
Today where BreakAwayINK stands, we've really developed into a kind of grungy clothing line, very high quality, but it's catching on a lot with the skateboarders, the surfers, and the snowboarders. And we started to create our own decks. We paired up with Royal Skate Shop and Pop Swag out in Chicago, Illinois. There are 3 skate shops in Chicago now that carry our boards and our clothing. And we have a skate team here in Westchester, a bunch of talented young kids, and they really push the brand. And we've kind of built a program around them. Everybody's out there hustling, you're doing your thing, and created a Hustle Hard campaign where basically you get the Hustle Hard collection, which means, hustle hard in anything you do.
Hustle hard in any hustle that you pick.
And, some of the proceeds here, what we're looking to do is really donate to charities that keep kids in school, keep them hustling hard to get to their, to achieve and become really what they want.
The magazine does take up a lot of time since it's just myself and one other guy. So we kind of take real ownership, or took real ownership of it, and spend a lot of time in the magazine where each month we put out a new product, we theme it to something different in town. It's all about Westchester. We try to do local talent, we do bartender of the month, we do different stories about different local businesses, so that's that. We've been doing stuff with the local radio stations like Wire 965, Q102.
Thank you guys, and check it out, BreakAwayINK.com.
Go to the WCPress.com and you can check out current issues, past issues, and And make sure you stay connected to us on our social media. That's where we really keep everything up to date.